Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Just got a few short clips lined up. Bit more of a shit post really than anything. Loaded yesterday, a few games in the VAR, well, a game in the VAR Tour, we got a few kills. Been playing the VAR Tour a little bit, been playing a bit more Jets. Which is, I don't know whether it's more or less stressful than props at the minute. But obviously going against the G91 YS, obviously a lot better than my playing everywhere. So some guy fires a rocket, I don't know, I think it's CL. Can't see him at the minute. Anyway, I can hear propeller engine, so I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And I realise I've almost rammed the H111s. We're going into a climb, I've got nothing I can do really. I'm in a twin engine bomber going against fighters. It's a bit of an unfair fight. Well, it's not unfair, but I'm not using the plane as how it's supposed to be used. But we're going vertical against a plane that's known for having one of the best energy retention and one of the best engine performance in the game. But managed to roll over on him, take off his left wing, and he's going to J out in a few seconds. He's not got any wing control left. We're going to get absolutely peppered by the CL13. It's just a nice little clip thing. Now this next clip, it's exactly the same, just going to be a quick little snippet from a single game. Bit of an energy fighting demonstration. Now that Yak 9's basically just lifted his nose straight up towards me. He's not really got a chance of climbing to meet me. This is just a bit of a shit post. But I noticed one of the followed like a model years ago on Instagram. Mainly because she had nice tits, but it was like fucking years ago I followed her. Anyway, she started Twitch live streaming like an hour ago on GTA, so I was a bit intrigued. So I went on it and basically for the last 40 minutes I've been typing in Twitch chat, trying to fucking walk through this mission. Me and about 150 other people all in Twitch chat screaming at. Now this FJ, he drops a bomb and kills me with a bomb. And I wasn't quite sure how to react. I think I typed gay in chat or something. But back to that model. Basically, she couldn't understand the cops in GTA. Do you know when you lose the cops, the map goes grey, but there's still the blue circles, and you have to avoid them. She doesn't understand that, so she was just driving into them constantly. And she was getting really fucking angry, like getting really frustrated with the game. And coming from a background of Photoshop, it's kind of funny seeing someone get so pissed off. Everyone in the chat was just fucking taking the piss. But we're trying to help her as well. But she finally did it after 50 minutes of police chase all around the fucking map. But I'll go back to the gameplay. That's a bit of a tangent, but I thought it was quite funny. Been watching some of the 4chan raids recently. When we get revenge on the FJ, minus the wing. I don't know why Gaijin think you should be able to fly like this. It's a bit comical that he's still pretty much able to fly it without a wing, just like a little stumpy little. It's like a peg leg, isn't it? But with planes. So obviously that FJ, he wasn't really paying attention. You wouldn't think a plane without a wing would be a threat. But obviously we proved him wrong. Now this Meteor, he's the Mark 8 Reaper. One of my favourite planes in the game personally. Now obviously he's in a completely up tier, we're 9.0 BR, he's in 8.0. So it's a bit stupid how Gaijin thinks the battle rating compression is good in this game. there's our second kill without a wing. This is the F86 F35 by the way, the premium. Just put a nice British camo on it. So now we're going to move on to the main car, so to speak, of this game. It's going to be a nice little... Initially I'm going to fuck up this approach on this BF109. I'm in the premium BF109 F4 from the American Tech Tree. I think this is my first game of the night, so I was a little bit rusty. As you can see, we're closing in on this G. He's a G6. He's 0.7 battle rating higher than me, but I think he's a lot heavier. Oh, it's a G2, sorry. Now this is just me having fucking shitty aim. I want to pull off, get a bit of separation. Realise he's more fixated on my friendly. But at this point in the game, I didn't know where the enemies were. There could have been enemies still above me, so I didn't want to commit to a single fighter and give up on my altitude by following him. So go into a long loop, then we're going to come back down on top of it. I can hear another engine in my headphones. So I'm going to an evasive roll. Misjudged how fast that P47 was going. I was hoping he'd overshoot there, but he didn't have the speed. I'll bottle the shots on the G6. Going to extend away from that BF on that P47. Going to get him to overshoot this time. Gives me a little brief firing opportunity on that G6. Managed to get hit, but nothing serious. Our energy states between me and the P47 deer about equal, so now it's down to pure turn performance, which I've got a lot better turn than him. P47 doesn't really like turning at slow speeds. As long as I take it into the vertical, he's going to bleed all his energy. The biggest threat to me at the minute is that G6, but I'm counting on the fact that he's a bit damaged. As you can see, the weakness of the premium, all the early BF9s in general, is the overheating of the engines. It's quite hard to have an extended dogfight when your engine overheats this quickly. But the P47 gets spooked and he breaks off. So this is going to be the main fight of this match. It's me and a G6. It's going to be a very long energy fight. So I'm having to cut my throttle here. It helps me get on his 6 and cool the engine at the same time. But as soon as I put the engine back up to wet, it just immediately goes to red again. I could have ended this fight right there. Instead of turning down with him, I'm going to go into a loop. This conserves my energy. Now he tries to force a head on, but I've got the upper hand here, so I'll roll out of it. I'm going to go back into a vertical. Now he bled all his energy by climbing up to me, whereas I gained the energy by going down. I'm just going to loop on top of him. Should have cut my throttle a bit more here, but it wouldn't have made a difference. I wouldn't have got guns on target there. Should have been at full wet here. Kept my throttle off 2-way. I'm trying to cool the engine. As soon as your engine bloody hell, I'm having a bloody stroke. As soon as your engine gets damaged in a BF109, you pretty much lost your best asset, especially in an energy fight. Now I don't know how that didn't hit, but I've basically got all the advantage here now. He's been turning, he's lost all his speed. I do a split test to gain a little bit of speed in the and I think he pops his flaps there and rips them off. But I have to pull out so I've hit the ground. But I do a very tight loop which bleeds quite a lot of my speed, which I probably shouldn't have done. But he's too low on energy to really capitalise on it. So I just take some nice bursts. Managed to set him on fire. So I enjoyed that. Probably the first one-on-one fight I've had on Warframe in quite a long time. Usually you kind of get swarmed and you don't really have the time to, well, not show your skill. I'm not trying to imply I'm good, but understand your knowledge of the game, understand the knowledge of your playing. It's usually just a clusterfuck of people spraying at you. Now, I thought this G55 was going to crash, didn't want to steal a kill, but I don't really know what was happening. But he's dead. And that's all our kills. The enemy team's been destroyed. They've not showed up on the scoreboard yet, as you've seen, just because they're still in the game. I mean, if I was smart, I'd have shot that G56 and got the kill assist, but I wasn't. I don't know what I was doing. But I had a few good games last night. I am still struggling with finding enjoyment from the game. I've been playing a bit of Minecraft, just trying to separate it a bit, but I hope you enjoy these quick little videos, and I'll see you in the future commentaries.